finally, the end.
The alien side looks to be subterranean. The Major finally realized we aren't even equipped for a recon patrol and radioed the shuttle to pick us up. Now all we have to do is clear the area so they can. I can't tell if the Major's relieved or disappointed, but she'd better get over whatever was affecting her judgment, because that kind of illness can make you sicker than the Skager ever were. And my squad's not paying the price for it.
So we're just leaving. Clear the area of every enemy. Okay, less armor from the rear. So those were the gigantic spiders, if I don't recall incorrectly. Yeah. There's no spawn, but I think those spiders will spawn units constantly. And ooh, there's no ammunition or nothing here. Oh, a few snipers. There, and there. Well, I'm not quite sure what's the best place to go to. I think we need to clear the area at least a little bit. We might want to lure these spiders on these fire traps. We can paralyze them there. Let's try it on this one first. We can get rid of even one of them without fighting too heavily. That would be great. Want to see what kind of enemies they have here. Should see one of them. Should see this one. We can't because the camera doesn't allow alternative modes here. Either will clear a hole for us, or trapping that spider seems like the best choice to take at this point. So we need someone fairly fast, someone to provide cover here. Yeah. Let's see what happens. The Major.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, wide selection of enemies. More importantly, we need to see what the hell kind of enemies are up there. It's these orange bastards. Yeah. There's the alien city. If this game really ends here, as likely will, I don't really see the point. We're going for the alien city, but not quite. Well, we'll see. Yeah, they'll spawn multiple spiders each turn, so they are the spawn points for the enemies. First things first, I think we need to... How much does one of those move? I have no idea. We might need to lure it here. So...
In position.
Go here and see what happens. I'm not sure I want to kill these yet. We can sort of get them to group together, we could be more effective. More importantly, these guys need to die. Their vantage point is too good.
Enemy neutralized, sir. In position, sir.
We want more units here. I don't want to do any reaction fire on those spiders. Those giant spiders. They'll suck up too much ammunition. We can't use the chainsaw on them. She'll spawn new spiders every turn. So maybe we can use it on the... I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We need to get rid of these shooting enemies. Jesus! That was some sucky shooting.
Yes, Sergeant.
The situation isn't exactly great, so we do need to do that something. What can we do with you? Oh, we could shoot. No, we can't even shoot there. What can you target? Those? No, I don't think you should target anything yet. Although that's an attractive target right there. Mainly to get rid of those spiders at this point. We need to move here. We need to make sure the spider tries to come here too, instead of coming down here. See, we'll see. Or in a very bad position. Can you do anything really useful?
Right. Moving out. Yeah.
Hey, these guys move quite a lot, the gigantic spiders.
Roger, sir.
Oh, that's almost there. I think it might be, so... we'll try to paralyze it there. We have no idea how much the fire does damage, if it even reach that far. The map should show us, yeah. It definitely thinks it's in the line of fire and within reach. So, potentially, that's an
Roger,
easy
sir.
way to get rid of one of them. Don't need to worry about these yet, so...
Right away, sir.
I see... Ooh, we could jump over there. That didn't really occur to me. No, we jump... it seems like we can jump all the way up here. Hmm. That's certainly an option. An option would be vulnerable to... I still think it might be a good choice to make at this point. Oh crap.
Ready.
Yeah, now we can see properly everything. Should be relatively safe. Okay, who did you shoot?
Yeah.
This is good. I don't think the spider is in the line of fire for this one, but I do think we want to keep him there.
What's up?
It is a mobile spawn point after all, and it's dangerous on its own. So we don't want to let him come too close. I guess if we would have basically gone here with a couple of guys and pulled back the rest, we might have gotten both of them in the line of fire of these traps. That would have been perfect. But that didn't happen this time.
Yeah.
Have been wounded quite severely. There's too many of these aliens that can see our guy here probably, so that plan didn't work out too well. Anyway, can you kill that one? Beautiful.
Position taken.
Yeah.
Okay, Sergeant. Yeah.
Dude, this bastard. Do need to move. You. Now this guy should have had the jetpack. Having multi-target destroyer on top of here would have been perfect. I think we better shoot now once. Otherwise we'll be in serious trouble with the spiders on the next turn. We've shot those two. Crap.
What's up?
Yeah, a lot of things could have been done better. Okay. This is a bad weapon of choice.
Yes, sir. Yes.
guy kill the spiders. Can probably shoot it with the multi-target destroyer on the next turn. And we're not hitting anything. Problem is that there might be more targets spawning. Yeah. 3 out of 4 misses. He'll die, and that's the problem. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, they spawned new spiders. So yeah, I'm inclined to restart this. The reason being is fairly simple. We need to stop one of them from moving at all. Otherwise the spider spawns get so close to us that we're struggling very hard to deal with them. If we can keep this one, for example, here, it'll take multiple turns for them to reach us.
Okay.
We'll try to
Looking for action.
move the group in this direction.
What's up?
Although we did have a fairly solid
read
position
you,
on the
sir.
previous save. I don't think this is in
Roger, sir.
any way a necessity. Jesus Christ!
Enemy neutralized, sir. Ready.
So low damage. That's terrible.
Danger time.
Danger time. Why can't I see anything? Oh shit. That was bad. I think he killed the scout chainsaw. And these turns are taking forever. I'm not redoing this like this. Who died? Someone died with 2 shots. That's the shocking part,
Yes,
really.
sir.
Paralyzed. I think it's the start of this turn that failed. Yeah. How the hell are we going to handle you? Our best hope really is this fire.
Roger, sir.
At the very least, it'll provide extra damage to this operation. How much extra
Roger,
damage
sir.
do we need? Yeah, we should probably start shooting at it. 4 points. Yeah, we should need to shoot him in the rear, but
Yes.
that's not happening.
Take it out.
Need to pull back.
Position secure.
Defensive fire. Stay there.
You're dead.
I'm worried about my ammunition situation. How the hell do I have enough ammo to kill these and kill all the spiders? As far as I can see, the answer is quite simple at this point. I don't have the ammunition needed.
Okay.
And there are no ammunition refills, so... An enhanced laser would have basically guaranteed a victory here. Fire back or two, and we could just use the flamethrower to disable a spawn and keep them immobile. So yeah, if this doesn't work, I'll just redo this entire thing. The enhanced later, that certainly will work. Although we have an option to get rid of one of these shooting bastards. In many ways, they're much more trouble at the moment anyway.
Roger, sir.
Give me a target.
We need to pull back. Oh, don't really need to do that. We need to heal. Let's see what happens this time. Ammunition will run out in 3-4 turns. There's no way we can destroy the spiders in that time. One of them needs to get wiped out quite easily. See what happens. Trap didn't fire. Why? It's one of those traps that fires only when I'm standing in front of it. Yeah, this is looking worse and worse. First things first, paralyze that one.
Enemy neutralized, sir.
We have to keep in mind that everything has to be destroyed, not these two. Yeah. Clear the area of every enemy.
Give me a target.
There's a limited amount of damage we can do each turn, like 0 points there. Yeah, things aren't exactly looking good. There's no way we can keep this up. And I don't mean long, we can barely keep this up for a few turns, then it's over. 0! About 10 points of damage. Guess we'll try to reach their rear. Pretty much the only hope we have at this point. We need to focus fire on one. We spread it around, it's gonna be useless. Oh, up 30 points of damage this round. Not terrible. Thus, not sustainable either.
I read you, sir.
7 points of damage. Yeah. The problem is we can't exactly go into its rear because it's spawning units there. This is at least a little bit better. If you're paralyzed, that's the one thing you need to do in your life, so do it well.
No problem.
You, on the other hand,
Okay.
provide cover. Ah, shit. What the hell did I shoot there?
I read you, sir.
Yeah, the goal is to at least get rid of one of them, so I'll naturally shoot all over the place. 0 damage is not exactly acceptable. This stuff isn't gonna work with 0 damage being done. Tracking, but it's true. 2 points of damage. 3, yeah, I'm gonna load. There's no way I can kill this if I do that kind of damage.
Roger, sir.
I know the front armor is supposed to be tough, but there's no goddamn way I can get to the rear. Guess I'll need to find a way to do it. This is definitely going nowhere. 2 points of damage, 1 point of damage. So yeah.
Moving out. Okay, sir.
Not the spiders are gonna spawn. What the hell I'm gonna do then? Nothing. Let's see.
Always ready, sir.
I have to give it a shot at least. This isn't
Nice
working.
place you got.
Trying to shoot in the front
you,
is
sir.
not working at all.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Ready and willing.
I guess we were better off shooting these guys away. Well, I'm not sure what to shoot. Go away. Pulling back. You can't shoot anything, overheating weapon. Yes, we can disable you, and that's about it. He's ready to die. 2 wounded. It's we can't keep this up. Here's the
Blood.
point of life. Yeah. Dead.
Yes, sir.
Hey, can we do damage in your ass then? Yeah, this is going much better. That's want to
Roger, sir.
see how much damage I can actually do.
Roger, sir.
Not that much. I can't see a thing. No, don't load that.
Roger, sir.
There's no way I can keep this bastard alive here though, so... Okay, I'm going to try something lame. It's not going down. How much damage do I need to do with one of these? No, that's fine. I just want to see if you do damage to them. Okay, we killed our own guy, which is interesting. Hit again. There's no way we are clinging on this turn.
Yes, sir.
All really depends how the spiders will spawn.
Roger, sir.
Can we attack the full 4 times?
Okay, sir. What's up?
I expect this turn to be a colossal failure. The spiders are going to spawn right next to that and burst it to death.
Looking for action.
Roger,
So I
Sergeant.
want to give it a try, because if it doesn't happen, I think we can get rid of this on the next turn. Although I don't expect that to happen.
Position taken.
Always ready, sir.
Again, colossal failure. Lovely. You, on the other hand, what can you see? Not much. Can you... see anything there? So, time to heal up. Got 2 points of life. Not exactly confidence-inspiring number. Again, we have very few shots left with these guys. Oh, you have 5 points of health. That's interesting. And by interesting, I mean ridiculously low amount. And fire again, I could get rid of that. I'm very keen on getting rid of these shooting enemies. They really are one lucky shot and it's all over. So yeah. That's no good, you're dead. So that's not going to work.
No problem. I read you, sir.
Wasn't exactly a surprise, but we do need to attack his rear. So what
Roger,
we need
sir.
to do... attack and run away.
Right.
At least for this turn.
Yeah.
We need to go on defensive fire with this one.
What's up?
Someone else needs to paralyze that one.
Okay.
And that someone else is gonna be using it. And then heal up.
Ready.
You need to move.
Okay. In position. Roger, sir.
In position. Okay, what can you see?
Enemy neutralized, sir.
It's good enough. Let's see how we do. Oh shit. Ooh, couldn't have been any closer.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. There's one thing that needs to happen this turn. That has to die. There's no way we can keep delaying this, so if it doesn't die, we might as well restart the entire mission. Oh, happy fun times. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. We might survive if we run.
I read you, sir. Okay, sir. In position, sir.
These hits need to hurt. Every stinking one. It has to be 10 plus damage. Ooh. Yeah, 6 isn't good enough. No. Oh. Might be, who knows. Give it a shot at least. Yeah, I don't think it is, because these two guys are the only ones that can attack it in the rear. So they have to do massive amounts of damage. Maybe we can fire 4 shots, so I'm expecting at least 40 points of damage from this. That's not good enough.
Okay.
14 is good enough. So with a 1 good shot, we're down to 40 points of damage. Not good. Definitely not
What's
good.
happening, sir?
But amount of damage these things can take is really massive. I'll take that. I guess we'll have to take that too. So that's 40, 50... insane amount of damage already done. You have to die. Otherwise, everything's pretty much for nothing. Yeah, not doing a lot of damage here. The front really is impervious to damage. Holy crap, we're not doing anything to it. And they're not dead.
Where's the action? Nice
Where
place you
indeed?
got here.
This isn't the rear. has to be the laser guys. We don't have the ammunition to do this.
Danger
I
time.
didn't expect them to be this tough, to be honest. Thought we could sort of just get in the back and shoot a few times and that would be it. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Ready.
Jesus. Nothing's happening to it.
Roger,
Oh, the
Sergeant.
hell, I'm going to kill these bastards. I'm not. No, with a single one of those I could kill it, no problem. So... yeah, I don't see how I can do this anymore. I lack the ammunition. We have 1/3 of our ammunition left. The one is totally unaffected, constantly spawning spiders. We're not doing anything to it. Maybe if we would load enough times to take maximum benefit from our attacks, but I feel that doing this is a much better option, frankly. This isn't what I wanted. Yeah. This is basically not all that useful. There's a reason this guy is constantly equipped with the enhanced laser gun, and I think this is one of the reasons. We don't really need 3 lasers, but on the other hand, I don't see other great alternatives either. Maybe a flamethrower, but the problem with the flamethrower is we can get it with the bugs. And even if we have the flamethrower, we're not gonna get any kills with the flamethrowers. We can just sort of pin them down and prevent the spawns, maybe. And that seems like a much better thing to try to do with the enhanced laser. So yeah, and
The alien.
there's a bug. We need to avoid using these double fire weapons.
I read you, sir.
There for suppressing these. I don't want to take them now. There's too many of these around. We're just going to lose them anyway. So, what can you use? Indeed. Hey, this was a bad choice of a unit to start out with.
Okay, sir.
We need to break this formation, so people have enough room to maneuver. We need to paralyze both the giant spiders right from the start.
Yes, Sergeant.
At least that would be a good thing to try to do. Then we'll need to pick a side. What I'm going to do is basically weaken these a bit. No, I don't want to kill either.
What's up?
We need to get up.
Nice place you got here.
Now that's ready to take over. We need to get rid of these. Okay, wait. you should be able to take all of these. I'm interested in you. Oh. Okay. I miscalculated there a bit. I thought I couldn't take control of these because it was in too good of a condition, but I just didn't have the line of fire. This would be a good one because it has infinite defensive fire. So mainly I'm imagining it being used against the spiders that constantly spawn. Single hit will kill anyway, so it doesn't really matter how good the weapon is. Yes. And I do want that bug to... yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. One guy. No, I must have saved somewhere. Can I go? Need to find protection now. Run away. The weapon is hot. Yes, it is. Come on! They're just making this harder for me. We can keep both of these alive. We should have what it takes. Quite easily take control of things, no matter what happens next. We can't take control of that. Well, that's fine. Reason why I'm paralyzing is because I might want to take control of it later.
Give me a target.
No, don't do that, you... Goodness sake. Okay, there's no retreat for this guy. We're going to lose him. A desperation move, let's try this. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
There's no way we can protect the
Yes.
bug from being fired upon by him. So what I'm trying to do is basically regain control,
Yes,
gain
sir.
control of the other bug too, and maybe their combined firepower is enough to kill that one.
Yes, sir.
Maybe, maybe not. If not, and it's going to be not.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're going to have to load, because at this moment we're going to lose both of our landing bugs for nothing.
Yeah.
So why the hell did I do all this? I'm going to lose them.
Yeah. Ah! Yeah.
Let's fight for them at least. They're very valuable.
Come and get it.
Drag yourself, paralyze him. Try to get rid of more of these shooty shooters. Please kill it. For God's sake, kill it. Okay, that'll help things a little bit.
Ready and willing. Roger, sir.
Yeah, I went there, because now when the enemy shoots, we'll both die. It was a very smart move on my part. I can't see that anymore. Apparently an enemy there, but I can't see
Roger,
it.
sir.
I'm afraid it'll see me. Maybe paralyzed. No. No. Didn't. Shit. What the hell have I
In
been
position,
doing?
sir.
Okay, any more proper targets? Not really. Hmm. We'll jump a bit. Just in case we can give some of the enemy other targets to shoot at. Okay, at least we get one of the bugs and there are a lot more still left, so things aren't exactly bad. We do need to kill him. And him, yeah, the bug needs to move. First things first, let's look at what's up here. Can I see them? No. I have no line of sight on anything. Oh, paralyzed it is. I could try to paralyze that one too, but I don't think so.
Right away, sir.
There's no spawns for them, so I'll just get rid of those. Anything else? Can we do anything else? Can you
Okay,
heal
sir.
him? As long as we have a single gore crew or one of those flamethrower bugs, we should have a fighting chance. And that's good enough. That's as much as we can hope for. I get into a position where I could shoot that faster. Apparently not. At least he won't be shooting at us. I'm going to block this section entirely and maybe start attacking these. See how things go. While we're at it, we might as well do this.
What's happening, sir? Nice place you got here.
Gorku is central to our long-term defense of this place, so we need to keep him alive. I can't see this working if we...
Yes, Sergeant.
We might have... well, we could have tried something clever, like... just keeping one of them locked, letting one of them come, lure it here, and then sort of attack it from the rear, but... all other options are really questionable. They probably will work, but they're not all that reliable. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need to pull back.
Come and get
Okay, Sergeant.
Oh shit.
Ready.
I read you, sir.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Somewhere around here should be safe.
Roger, sir.
Okay.
And should I try to get one of the spiders? We know from experience that they're very likely to be destroyed, but sometimes we do 0 points of damage to some targets. I don't think I should go with that though. There are more flamethrower bugs coming at us, so I'm more concerned to maintaining the Gorku health. Because there's no convenient places for us to get more anymore. At least I don't see them at the moment, so we'll have to assume this is the one we're going to get, maybe not more.
Okay.
Yeah, this is why you exist. Our ultimate defensive weapon. No overheating, no ammunition. Now suddenly we have a fighting chance. We don't have to waste ammunition on defense. That really is slaughtering them. 10 plus in a round turn, that's quite nice. Very impressive. We need to have one of them come closer, I guess. I'm not sure I want to do it now. At the moment I'm more inclined to gain more additional forces. I do intend to play for victory this time. First thing, maybe I don't want to disrupt that. Well, death. I think we'll let him come to us, same with him. With those bugs.
We've taken up position, sir.
Killing the Beaku is more of a self-preservation thing. If they explode, we're going to lose these guys anyway. So having them on 1 or 2 hit points isn't exactly a sensible thing to do.
Let's go.
No, go. Yeah, I can't see any enemies. Things are improving for us. Fewer troublemakers here. And more of units that we can actually make use of. Yeah. Very nice. We want to attack this one first. We'll be letting him come closer. We do need to heal the bug a little bit.
In position.
When it goes out to sort of suppress the spawning, suppress and immobilize the target, there's a high chance someone will shoot at it before we have a chance to remove the threat. So it needs some health.
What's up?
No immediate danger here.
I'm taking up position, sir.
Can you see anything here? Yeah, you can. So this seems to be a location where we can target the enemy.
Yeah?
Can you see anything here? No, not really. We need to keep him in check. You don't have the weapon heat fire on anything, so go here and heal. That'd be useful.
What's happening, sir?
Options do we have? Any? Can we shoot the target from here? No. We shoot
Where's
from
the
here?
action?
Not really. Where the hell can we shoot it? I don't know.
Nice place you got here. Yes.
Not you. That's a bit risky to have there.
Ready?
Yeah, I don't see this going well.
Position taken.
We hope the enemy Byaku won't be able to do too much damage with the flamethrower.
Okay, Sergeant.
Things are so much more convenient with a single core coup. Okay. We want to take control of that one, but more importantly, we need to start the suppression process. And I'm not quite sure how much we need to shoot at it to keep him from moving, keep him from spawning. That shouldn't prevent spawning, that's basically shot right on top of him. How many could you get? One. Probably the only one he can take control of. Oh. Let's try this. You need to die. Or at least paralyze. Guess we could go for that. What the hell am I doing? That's not good. That's not acceptable. I guess we fired on it. Yeah, that must have happened.
In position.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. At least that was not how things were supposed to go. Come on. If there's one thing good about that, it doesn't seem to explode in a way that harms your allies. So that could be a way to dispose of a box in a nasty place. Oh, come on. Failing capturing, that's fine. Shoot. It's really very weak. I'm hoping that two of them that I'll eventually get will be enough to suppress a spider. Jesus Christ, how wounded are you? Have to have a hit point. That should... Yes, please save. Yeah. First things first, proper suppression. We need to prevent spawning in this side. Is it taking damage from this? No, it isn't. So, yeah, I'm guessing that's where it is. But the problem here is if I shoot at any of those, it'll shoot at the middle. So we can't do that in order to suppress it. We need to shoot all around it, so we need a minimum of 2 bugs to do it. No doubt about that. I'm keen on getting a 3rd bug. So what we'll do is this. And see, we might lose these two because of the spiders. Although this side is blocked, so they'd have to run quite a bit to get us.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Taking up position, sir.
No, why the hell did you go there? Wrong guy. Now it's totally blocked.
Give me a target. Okay.
Now let's rethink this. Okay, we can't shoot the actual spider. We have to shoot this first, at least.
What's up?
Yeah, it's too far to do anything.
Yeah?
You need to spread that one. And that's all you're good for. Sad but true.
Okay. Come and get it. Right!
Mm,
Where are you guys?
stay there. Stay there. Yeah, there's no way we are gonna kill it this
I read
way.
you, sir.
Enemy neutralized, sir. Here.
Yeah, we should be fairly safe now. Ah, but it was very close, very close. A single movement more and that would have been it. Okay, we can suppress the spider. You know, it's not going to be easy. Easy is certainly not the word I'd use.
Okay, sir. Roger, sir. That's one less, sir.
You are gonna be fairly useless in this setup, so don't bother
In
coming
position, sir.
here.
No problem. Okay. Get lost. As good as the first time.
I think now they can spawn basically here and nowhere else. That's still going to be a bit of a problem. We need to shoot you. 3 points of damage. Ooh. Yeah. I'm shooting here just in case.
Roger, sir.
So now we can spawn here, and that's going to take 8 action points just to get to us, so we're not in any danger from its spawns. If we can get the third fire back, we can be 100% certain it's not gonna spawn anything. We can keep it pinned down and come into its rear and shoot it. But first things first, we do need the bug. Oh shit, there's a fire there. Hopefully it won't suddenly start firing. I wouldn't want that. Let's test this. Oh shit. How much health do you have? Hard to see from that. That's the one thing I would really like to have in this game. Really. Some kind of a indication of remaining health. Okay, that's probably good enough.
Move it out!
Yeah, there's no room here. We should be very safe now.
Roger, Sergeant.
Yeah, you need to be taking control. Got it on the first.
Yes.
Let's see what you can do. We'll probably get shot by the enemy in our rear.
Yes, Sergeant.
I don't really see a way to avoid that. This isn't going to be enough to kill it. Maybe it is. Come on. Okay, that should help a little bit. There's still one enemy there. But there's no immediate contact with that. We're going to try to avoid them for a single turn. Then we'll take control of one of them, or wipe out all of them. Either way, we're pulling back for the moment. 1, 2.
Give me a target.
Okay. Important things first. We need to kill that bastard. Oh, come on. Future weapon design is pretty questionable. Okay, if we can't only reliably take a single shot, we'll paralyze that one.
In position. Okay, sir.
What to do, what to do, what to do.
Yes.
Maybe I should kill one of these. Just to make sure they're not gonna be any threat to us with their flamethrowers. Still have a single paralyzing shot
In position,
in
sir.
our disposal. We can't use it on that one. Yeah, that guy's amazing. He's totally unable to move. Although we have been paralyzing it, but I don't think he has any leeway really to
Okay.
do anything. Yeah. Might be able to turn around though. I'm not sure if that's a bad or a good thing.
Sorry. Okay.
I'll jump at the rear. A bit dangerous here. Okay, now it's incredibly dangerous. We can't block this off right now. So, yeah. Maybe they can spawn here, but that's the only place I can see them spawning. It might take time, but it's not gonna go anywhere.
Roger, sir.
Yeah, now we have the rear covered, so he should be safe as long as they can't spawn here. I will have to clear this. I have no idea if that's going to start shooting at some point. Maybe you can trigger it from some place. I didn't really consider that, but that might be the case too. So you can lure them here and basically trigger them on your own leisure. We'll see. We don't really need a lot of shots because the firebox are more than able of handling the spiders. It'll may take time, but they can handle them. First things first. Don't come any closer. That's quite dangerous already. We can now get control of those firebox. We can basically block this entire area and just flamethrower the bastard to death. We'll see what happens.
Roger, sir.
Ready.
These might be wounded already.
Confirm.
Yeah.
One down.
Yeah, they seem to be wounded. Badly. Yeah, I can take that in control right now. So, very heavily wounded. Not going to save. I might want
Roger,
to
Sergeant.
weaken the other one too. It's a good chance to get both of them. If we can get both of them, this mission is basically over. Is 5 enough? 5 is enough. Give it a go. That's not what I intended to do, but
Here.
yeah. This should be game over now.
Yes, sir.
We'll definitely lose the box at the moment, but we can quite effectively suppress this area. They should not be able to move forward anymore.
Okay, sir. Here.
What the hell am I going to do with you? I guess I'm going to come here. Try to keep things in some kind of control. Yeah, that alone can kill both of them.
Here. Ready and willing.
Okay, what the hell happened? I'm guessing they are spawning a lot of spiders here. Yeah, certainly they can. So what happens is he shot quite a lot of them. Yeah, everyone seems to be in okay health. We lost the bugs here, naturally, because he shot them. But they bought us a little bit of time, and there's still one bug we can take control of. Might even be able to take control of that one. That would be nice. Because if we can have him sit around here, he can annihilate every spider that can possibly produce.
Right.
Let's start with the suppression business. Okay, now we should be fairly well secured. Yeah, I don't see it doing anything anymore. We do need to suppress the front bits a bit. And then burn it. Might take quite a few hits before going down, but it will go down. And you need to keep bending.
I read you, sir.
What do you need to... You can't do much. Do you do something? Did someone shoot at you? Oh yeah.
You're dead.
It needed to be killed anyway. I'm interested in seeing can the spider move. I don't think it can. It should definitely not be able to move, not at this point. We'll see. No targets. I need to find out at what position can I shoot him. I can't. So it has to be that one. Although we don't really need to gain control of it now. And we'll probably lose it anyway, as long as he's there. We'll see.
In position.
What can you do?
Position secure.
Please. It was very, very weak. Very, 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 very weak.
Okay.
But I do want you. So don't go dying on me. little bit of repositioning.
Roger, sir.
No problem. Danger time.
I don't see much point in having troops here anymore. All they real need is in this area. And yeah. It's totally incapable of spawning new troops, so and it's showing us the ass, so mother Roger. I don't think there's any point for having you here either. You need to burn the area a little bit, so
Right.
yeah, probably this area too, just in case. Slowly but surely it's being grilled alive.
Always ready, sir.
First things first, and take a shot at him, but not that weak yet. Ooh, now he is. Perfect. Let's not waste that.
Yes, Sergeant.
First things first, need to pull you back, and your purpose at the moment is to go into a defensive fire mode, and that's all you need to do. You do need to keep the spider in place. It can easily destroy all of our troops. And it'll probably start spawning troops to
Position secure.
defensive fire.
Okay.
Okay, this is really the only thing that's left at the moment. Go with defensive fire there too.
I'm taking up position, sir.
And now we have the cleanup units in place. They're not gonna be. Oh shit. What the hell happened here? Nothing apparently. Okay. Go look at the spider butt and
Yes,
defensive
Sergeant.
fire. With you, the same thing. Close in on the spider, defensive fire. You keep it from moving.
Okay.
It's going down. It'll take closer to 100 points of damage probably on this round alone. Not quite. Yeah, but
Okay.
like 50 points of damage. Not a more small amount. paralyze it just in case and go to defensive fire.
Okay, sir.
And you don't need
Roger,
to do
Sergeant.
anything. We'll try to reach the rear.
In position.
What we'll basically do is split the group into,
Looking for action.
so it has to be vulnerable to one group.
I read you, sir. Okay, sir.
Always ready, sir. Here we are.
Lanes are dying out. Success. Okay. Everyone home in on the last enemy. Paralyze it. Just saving in case something goes really wrong. That shouldn't
Yes, sir.
happen.
Danger time.
Here.
I read you, sir.
Yes, Sergeant. Always ready, sir. Nice place you got here.
This should be the end of it. You can fire twice and then go into defensive fire mode.
Ready.
Use the drugs. Just pump out as much damage as you can.
I read you, sir.
You can only fire once.
Give me a target.
Let's go. Okay.
Are guaranteed 2 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay, this is the end.
Roger, sir.
I don't dare fire with the high energy, later it might explode. These normal weapons just jam. Or to get slightly damaged. Ah, great, that should be the end.
On the flight back to the space station, Major Rutherford stood by a portal, watching Skara spinning below. I stared at her for a long time, and she must have felt it because she turned and looked right at me. In that moment, I was more afraid for my squad and myself than I ever had been down on the planet. I could see the longing in her eyes. I could see the pain, and I knew she would do anything to get back down there again. Major Rutherford looked at me, then down at my hands, and I wanted to grab her and tell her Skara was the last place any of us should be. When she looked at me again, she knew I knew her secret, and I knew a part of her was lost to me. She turned and stared out the portal again and didn't look back. I looked down at my hand, knuckles white around the grip of my rifle, and eased my finger off the trigger.
Continue. Gosh. It's the rap again. No, goddamn, it's not going to be the rap again. And that's it. Okay, final time back in Incubation, and the game crashed at the end of the game there. And yeah, just wanted to add a few final words about that. First things first, reaction to the ending. It was bullshit. I mean, compared to the arc, I guess, in the first game, this was crap. It started with a very extended survival portion. Well, where there was really no story. We only tried to survive and get contact with the space station so we could get resupply. It lasted for way too long. Then what did we do? I don't remember anymore. We fudged around a little bit, then realized that we can get a vaccine here. And we secured the vaccine. Then we went after some alien structures, and as soon as we got to them, we left. So very unsatisfying structure to the whole mission pack, I guess, the map packs. Very disappointing in that sense. And yeah, I guess they'll try to do something with the sergeant and the major, but really it's like a totally separate fan fiction someone is writing at the side of the game. It doesn't manifest in the game at all in any sense, in any sense. So it's total nonsense. Overall, this game, I feel, it suffers for sort of the same problem as with Terror from the Deep suffered compared to UFO. It's that it's an expansion pack, so you expect more of the same, but instead of doing more of the same and just trying to improve on the experience, they in some ways go too far. They add things or difficulty that it doesn't really make the game better, it just creates tedium, makes the game worse. The overall experience becomes very, very tedious. It might have been partially because I played on the hard, so you expect things to be hard, but I still feel that for some missions they took like an hour plus just to play through them without too much loading, and I'm excluding the one where I had problems that I probably played like what, 6-7 hours even. Basically a whole day when trying and retrying that same level. I felt that's not too bad. But even on a successful run, those levels were long and sort of tedious. So yeah, I would much rather play multiples of the something like 20 to 40 minutes missions instead of those hour plus. It just isn't really all that fun anymore. Especially with the enhanced laser gun. I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that. It should have never been added to the game. I'm guessing some of the missions were sort of designed with such weapon in mind. That's why I think they were sort of tedious and very tough to go through. But I think those were also at the end game when we get the extra guy who was already equipped with the enhanced laser. The earlier parts or the early game or middle game missions where we had problems, I feel those I could have handled and played them in a different way, and it would have been gone over much quicker and smoother. But that's it. Yeah. Overall, I wouldn't recommend this game unless you play the original game and really want to keep doing more of that, trying to challenge yourself a little bit. So this is sort of a mixed bag. Some of these are very good missions, some of them are absolute crap, some of them are in the okay missions. So I can't say this is a terrible mission pack. It's just that not all of it is good. Yeah, I feel, and there's no real interest in keep going at this point. The plot didn't go anywhere. The missions were starting to require that enhance later to comfortably play through, and I guess the most severe sin in my personal book would be that this doesn't really feel the same game anymore. I bought the Incubation game to get sort of an alien-like turn-based tactical combat game, and at the end of the Wilderness mission pack, this isn't that game anymore. I have pretty much zero interest in the game it tries to be at the end anymore. So, yeah. Not terrible, it's not great. And I'm very glad it's over.